guys, and welcome back to my channel. I've got a brand new review video today for the new Primark lip kits. I was actually in there yesterday and I picked one up, and the cashier said they only released yesterday, so they are brand new and they look like a direct dupe of the Kylie lip kit, so I'm just going to do a full in-depth review of the product. So these are both of the products. This one is the new Primark one, and as you can see it's £3 for the lip liner and the matte liquid lipstick. And the Kylie one currently still retails at $29, which is around £23 at the current exchange rate, and plus you may have to pay customs fees. So I think for two kits I paid £12, so that's an additional £6, making this nearly £30 for the kit. So already the price points are so different, so if this really does work then it's way better getting this for the price point. So my first initial review on the packaging is that they are completely really similar. This is the Kylie lip kit in the colour Candy K, and this is the Get Lippy from Primark in the colour Cookie Dough. So the boxes do look entirely the same in my opinion. It's like a direct replica of both of them, even the back looks really similar. So I can see they've taken all the inspiration from the Kylie lip kit for this product. So having a look at the weights of both of the products, in the matte liquid lipstick from the Kylie lip kit there is 3.25 millilitres and 0.11 fluid ounces, whereas in the Primark kit there is 0.33 fluid ounces and 10 millilitres, so it is quite a lot more in the Primark one initially. And in the lip liner as well, in the Kylie lip kit there is only 1 gram and there's 1.5 grams in the Primark lip kit, so you do get a lot more product in this for around a tenth of the price. So this is a more in detail look at the lip liners. This one from Primark is definitely heavier, but they've really taken a lot of inspiration from the Kylie lip kit. They're both black and matte, and the colours aren't exactly the same, but they're quite comparable. I'm not sure if they've tried to directly rip off a colour from the Kylie lip kit, but it's slightly different. I will swatch it in a moment and show you. I've only got the colours Exposed in Candy K, and they don't match entirely, but I will show you in a second. So the first one I'm trying out is the Primark one, and it does feel really creamy as I'm putting it on my hand. And then I'm going to put on the Kylie lip kit in Candy K, which feels really similar, except my Candy K has had a problem with, I feel like there's not much product in it. It's actually, if I go like this, the product disappears. So I've got an initial complaint about it already, but it does feel very similar already. So I've got the swatches of both the lip liners. This one here is the Primark lip kit, and this one is Candy K by the Kylie lip kit. You can tell they do look very similar. They swatch very similarly. They both felt really smooth and creamy as I was putting them on. Again, at the moment there's nothing really too much I could say about either of them, except they do feel very, very similar, and obviously the price point then is very relevant for this. So having a look at the matte liquid lipsticks, the packaging on these two is slightly different. So this is the Primark one and the Kylie lip kit. I'm going to just swatch them on my hand now. This one does have a lot more product in it from Primark, and it does match the colour of the lip liner quite well, even though I'd say it's a bit more peachy than the lip liner. And then moving on to the Kylie lip kit. I'm going to test quickly how long they take to dry also, but this is what they both look like at the moment. So again, this is the Primark one and this is the Kylie lip kit. I feel like the colours with the Kylie lip kit are a bit different, or on the camera they look like they're a bit different, whereas the Primark ones are quite similar actually. So the ones of both of them are quite different as well. The one on the left here is the Primark one and this is the Kylie lip kit. So as you can see, the one from Primark is kind of more like, it reminds me more like a lip gloss kind of applicator, so it's quite thin and not too many bristles. Whereas the Kylie lip kit one is a bit wider and it's got a lot more bristles to it, if you can just see that there. So I wonder how this will affect the application process. So in regards to the smell of the products as well, the Primark one smells a bit more chemically, kind of a bit more like paint. There's no additional fragrances added into this, it literally is just the smell of the chemicals in the product. Whereas the Kylie lip kit has a stronger smell to it, and it is quite heavily fragranced. It smells quite sweet, it just smells a bit like sugar, so there is a difference in these smells if you do prefer having a smell or not. This one smells a bit chemically with no added fragrance, whereas this one smells very sweet and it's got a lot of added fragrance into it also. So on my lips right now I have the Primark lip kit and it seems to be lasting quite well. I'm not going to do a blot test or anything until a little bit later because I'm going to put on the Kylie lip kit now, and then I'm going to do a direct half and half comparison. So we have half the Primark one, half the Kylie one, and then I'm going to eat some food, drink, do the blot test, and we can get a direct comparison of how well they actually wear on the lips. So this is the Primark lip kit in the colour Cookie Dough. So I've got on the Kylie lip kit now, and initial impressions of differences are probably that the brush does make a slight bit of difference when you're applying it. It seems to pick up a lot more of the product and it puts a lot more on your lips as well. So that's the only difference I found so far. I found the lip liners both very similar, and the lip kit as well. I can't tell the difference in the drying times, but I'll be able to do that in a second when I directly compare the both of them. But this is the colour in Candy K from the Kylie lip kit. So now I'm going to do the direct comparison. So I'm going to remove half of this and put the other half of the Primark one back on, and then I'm going to go get some food and have a drink and then see how it lasts. So now I've got both of them on my lips. This one is the Primark one and this is the Kylie lip kit. I have to say from initial impressions that the Kylie lip kit takes a bit longer to dry. I think it's because there's more product that comes out when you actually put it on your lips. So in a second I'm going to do the blot test and see whether much comes off afterwards or whether it stays on my lips, because I hope it should do. And then I'm going to go get something to eat. So these are the colour differences. You can see the Primark one's a bit more peachy and a bit more kind of warm toned, and this is the Kylie one, which is a bit darker and a bit more pinky. So I'm going to do the blot test now, and we're going to see if anything comes off onto this paper. So they're mainly dry, however I would say that the side with the Kylie lip kit has got a bit more that's come off. But they both have been on my lips now for around nearly 2 minutes and they're still not fully dry, so the Kylie lip kit definitely takes a bit longer. So I'm going to do one final blot test because it's been a couple more minutes and I want to make sure that nothing will come off once it's actually fully dry. So I can feel them, they're both dry on my lips, it feels exactly the same both sides. I'm just going to do one more blot test to see if anything comes off. And looking at it, I think there's some from both sides on the bottom, but on the top lip it's more the Kylie lip kit again that's coming off. So I feel like the Primark one's dried a bit better, but there's not too much in it. So I think they're quite similar on durability wise when you initially put them on. So I'm going to go down now and grab some food and drink, and then I will be back up with the results from that. So this is a few hours after I actually applied the liquid lipsticks, and this side is the Primark side and this is the Kylie lip kit side. I've eaten and drank, and so a lot of it has come off, and I'll show you a close-up now of what they both look like after that. So as you can see, again, the Kylie side and the Primark side, they've both worn off probably quite an equal amount. I wouldn't say one's come off more than the other. It's probably more noticeable on this side that it's come off because it was a darker lip kit. However, the Primark side still seems to be fine, and I don't really see any major discrepancies between the two. I did notice when I was eating that I felt that more of the Kylie stuff was coming off, but I think it looks quite equal to me in that sense. So final thoughts on both of these products. I have to say they're actually really similar. I say in some ways they are a bit different in the sense of the price, the fragrance and things like that, but if you really don't want to spend that much on a Kylie lip kit, it is really comparable to just grab one of the Primark ones. I think obviously the biggest point between the two of them are the pricings. So the Primark one at £3, you can't really go wrong with this. However, you can't obviously order it online, so it might be quite hard to get a hold of unless you've got a Primark near you. This is quite a big Primark I went into, and I think they've just got them in, so depending on what country you live in, they might or may not stock them. However, the Kylie lip kit does ship worldwide, but as I said earlier, I did have to pay around £12 in custom fees, so I think in total in British pounds I paid about it'll be about £35 for this kit, and I mean that's a huge price point difference. That's £32 difference for pretty much the same thing, and you get more in the Primark one also. So unless you really want the Kylie one for more of the brand, I'd suggest picking up the Primark ones. They don't obviously have the colour selection of the Kylie lip kits, however they do have a few in store. I think there was around 3, and the other 2 I think I saw were more in the metallic range, so they've not just copied Kylie's basic range, they've got the metallic range and the matte range as well. So definitely go into your local Primark and see if you can pick these up. They're definitely worth it for £3, especially if you're paying £35 for this exact same product. So that's my overall review. Definitely go and pick these up if you can. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this comparison video, and I hope it's been helpful if you were considering buying these or you're looking for a cheaper alternative to the Kylie lip kits. Don't forget to comment down below what you want to see from me next, and like this video and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!